a sense of community when you're free. Rolling through the mountains, rolling through the valley, rolling through paradise with me.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Well, I think you're going to enjoy this interview. Now, I know I say that quite often, but it doesn't mean it's not true. My guest today is a recording artist, a songwriter, and he lives in Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the show, Sonic XSX. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you.
Very nice to see you in person.
That's me.
So
Okay.
tell me about your music career. When did you first start?
I started playing guitar at 16 years old. Started playing drums actually at 9, but I chose guitar as my main instrument. And then I just went from there. I got my first band at 17 in a high school band. And then I flew out. I was raised in South Florida near Miami. And then I flew out at 20 to Los Angeles and got in a band out in LA. And then I started to do techno, rave music, and drum and bass rave, and back in South Florida. And I played the Zen Festival 3 years in a row back in 96, 97, 98.
Nice.
And now I'm back in Los Angeles with original music. And I'd like to thank my inspiration, Charlie XCX, for so much. She's a famous pop star recording artist, and she's created miracles in my life. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the founder at Googly Guru Records, right?
That is correct. Yes.
I almost found that a little bit of a tongue twister. So growing up, now, who influenced you when it comes to music?
Well, in the early days, it was first outside of pop music in my childhood, roller skating to pop music. My first favorite band was Kiss, and then Styx, and then Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, Rush. And then I became kind of obsessed with Roger Waters of Pink Floyd as far as his art and music, as far as being an artist and lyricist. And then, believe it or not, my favorite came into my life, Taylor Swift. She's my ultimate favorite recording artist in all of history. I just love her. I'm a real Swiftie, a straight Swiftie. and you know, I consider her like a living god as far as I'm concerned. Yeah.
I've heard only nice things about her, which I like. You know, when somebody's famous, I like to know that they're a nice person.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
I have my guitar sitting right here in front of me.
Pardon?
I have my acoustic guitar sitting right in front of me right now.
So you want to play something?
If you want me to.
Sure, go for it.
I'll play a little something for you.
Okay.
Okay. I'll play a medley of a song called Charlie Bear and Sophie. It's okay, Sophie. Charlie Bear, honey bear, if I could go anywhere, I would fly to your heaven. I can see you in the sky. Charlie Bear, honey bear, I believe that I'm everywhere. Swear that you are the one to heaven. It's okay, Sophie, I accept this. My tears are not in vain. I'm only doing this out of love. Love, I'm in pain. Find me the way, believe me. Got to believe in yourself. And if you ever fall from grace, remember death not ends. Anything, what dreams may come. When we are all in all, the time that we make it in time. is the best time to become everything. It's okay, Sophie, I accept this. My tears are not in vain. I'm only doing this out of love. Love, I'm in pain. Charlie Bear, Honey Bear, I believe that I'm everywhere. I swear that you are the one to heaven. There's a truck in the background making all kinds of noise.
I can't.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I can't hear the truck.
Yeah.
Very nice. What inspired you to write that?
Well, Charlie Bear is actually Charlie XSX, and Sophie passed on in 2019. She's a recording artist,
Okay.
and she was one of Charlie's best friends, and we miss her very much.
Right.
So they're connected, both songs, and just very spiritual stuff and very much feeling in my life.
Yeah. Now you mentioned in the past with bands. Are you currently with a band, or are you a solo performer, or both?
I have a project that I'm putting together called And Then XRX, and there's a complete full album ready to go into the recording studio. Everything is written and ready for production, so we could probably expect that out at about this time next year.
Very good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, but that's all your stuff, right? All yours own.
That'll be the debut album of And Then XRX. It'll be a 7-piece band. It'll be including me on guitar and vocals. There'll be female guitar and vocals, sort of creating almost a Fleetwood Mac thing. Then there'll be piano / keys and drums and bass, and then 2 backup female vocalists doing a lot of backup harmonies.
Yeah, very nice. Now, in your family, were there other musicians? Did you come from a music family?
Yes. My mom is a singer actress. She did a lot of theater out here in Ventura, California, in Hollywood. She's from New Jersey, so she did a lot of. She's really into Broadway, and so she's a singer actress, and she won an award back in the 70s for Best Singer Actress.
Very nice.
And so she was a big inspiration to me. Seeing her do some big elaborate performances on stage really had quite an effect on me, and pretty much started my dream back when I was like 6 years old. Yeah.
Right.
My very first memory in my life, believe it or not, is me in a carriage. We were here in downtown Los Angeles. My family lived in Hollywood back actually when I was only 4 years old. And I was singing Hey Jude by the Beatles. Hey Jude, and holding a track of the Beatles in my hand. So my first memory is actually Hey Jude by the Beatles. As far back as I can remember. So music is everything. My favorite all-time song is the live version of Reasons by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Right.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Thank you. It is.
Yeah. So have you been on tour, or do you tour, or you just stay local?
Just with my first band out here, we were called Cartoon Saloon. We have nothing on YouTube. It was back in 1990, and we just toured California, really, just up the coast, up to San Francisco, self-financed. So no, I never did anything. I never really pushed to do anything as far as any further than I've ever gone. My big dream back in the 90s, when I had some really cool things going on with my band, Cinnamon Skunk in South Florida, we were called. We have a song on YouTube called What The, by Cinnamon Skunk, spelled Sinamen, Skunk. But I fell in love with the rave scene, the dance scene. So the band, we split up, and I started, my biggest dream was to just play the raves and play the Zen Festival, which that dream was accomplished. That dream came true with flying colors. And, and I was just so incredibly happy to be doing that. I was married at the time, and then my wife and I, when the rave scene crashed in '99, as far as being outlawed for the after hours because of problems that were going on
Right.
with the drugs and kids, which I understand completely. I'm actually in favor of that
Right.
happening, and and so my wife and I moved back out here to LA, and then we split up, and some really serious things happened in my life on a whole nother level. That information is out there. It's online, but I'm not going to talk about that today. But I will again in the future. But I won't bring that up right now. But that interfered everything while I was in the recording studio, and I had to recreate my life, reinvent myself, and start over. And that just happened only a year ago.
Huh?
And here I am.
Huh?
Yeah, here I am, back and better than ever. Clean and sober now for 10 years,
Oh, congratulations.
and eating a vegan diet, and life is just new and incredible, and I'm happier than ever.
Congratulations.
That's a quote from Billie Eilish.
Okay.
I'm happier than ever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I
Thank
love
you.
hearing things like that when people, turn their life around for whatever happened. Things happen. We all know that, right? But when
Right.
you can pick up pick yourself up and move on and get better, that is just so wonderful. How did you cope during COVID? Like, what was happening for you?
Pretty much the same as everybody. I had to stop going to the gym, which caused me to get to slack, and I gained a lot of weight during COVID.
Right.
And then the gym opened up, and I was able to get it all back again. I ended up getting back in shape, and just so grateful now for everything. And just I coped with it. All I could say is pretty much just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And thank God for Taylor Swift, because she recorded Folklore and Evermore, my two most favorite sister albums of all time.
Right.
And she recorded those in quarantine, and just made life in 2020 and 2021 just incredible because of those two albums. So I'm grateful once again. Thank you, Taylor, for Folklore and Evermore.
That is so cool. I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Now, do you have another career other than your music?
Well, I guess these are connected, because I have a couple of films that I'm pushing. One with, hopefully, I just sent the information out to Tim Burton, and the other one I'm still writing, and I'm sending that out to Rob Zombie. It's a horror flick that should become a classic. But other than that, my real dreams and goals in music beyond what I'm doing now is to do film scores. I only really want to. Hopefully, I only have to sign a contract with a major, and then to only do a couple albums and a couple tours. Because after that, I only want to do film scores.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I really want to do. And outside of that, I've done construction. Nothing as a career, just kind of a jack of all trades,
Yeah,
a
something to
master
pay
of
the
none.
bills.
As far I've done a lot of different things in construction work.
Right.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, you still have to pay your bills, right?
Yeah, yeah. But right now, I'm happy to say that I'm able to be funded through my music. And I'm not gigging and I'm not playing out, but I am being funded through my music. Thank God for I'll go ahead and plug them. I hope they're okay with that. They should be. Through Music Cares. They are a foundation through the Grammy. They work with the Grammys.
Okay.
They're funded by, yeah. It's all connected, but it's a fantastic program, and due to them, I'm getting so much help. Yeah, so
Awesome.
they're paying my bills right now. Thank God. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you can get help, why not, right? You know,
Right, of
that's
course.
what it's there for. That's what they set those organizations up for. Is that
Right.
musicians or whatever it is you're doing, you know, for other people, whatever. I think that's wonderful that you can have some place where you can go and get some help. That's great. That really is great, you know, especially when you have, you know, you're doing well, and as you said, you change, you know, whatever something happened in your life and you've changed everything, and so this is the time
Right.
to grab whatever straws you can, right, and get moving.
You know it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
for sure. Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, is the best way to do it on Facebook?
Yeah, probably. I spend more time on Facebook than any other social media. Most people like Instagram. I like Facebook. It's just easier for me to use. And
Me too. Yeah.
so I have a few different Facebook ways of getting through me. There's of course, and then XRX is my main music. Then there's also Sonic XSX on Facebook. There's also Rob Lefferts on Facebook, which is my main profile.
Okay.
And then there's Sonic's Detox at Gmail, which is SONIXDETOX at gmail.com. And then there's also my YouTube channels, which there are two, and then XRX is on YouTube. They're mainly just for the music industry. All my YouTube videos are demos only.
Okay.
They are not. I do not monetize anything. I don't promote any of it. So it's not for hits or views or any kind of monetary gain.
Yeah.
There's no monetary gain whatsoever on YouTube. It's all demos for the industry only.
Right.
So, but anybody can access them, and that's a way to get in touch with me. My information are on all of those outlets I just mentioned.
Okay, great. Well, I think we're going to end it there. I think I've asked you everything.
Okay.
You know, but if you got something in the future you want to share, come on back and let me know. I'd be happy to have you on again. Stay on camera. Yeah, for sure. Stay on camera while I say goodbye to the audience. So,
Okay.
So you've been listening to Sonic XSX, and as you said, you can reach him on Facebook, and you can, what is it? Sonic Detox, that's on YouTube? Is that what you said?
There's YouTube is and then XRX.
Okay.
And Sonic's Detox. There's a Sonic's Detox on YouTube, but that's just for fun.
Okay.
And that's also my Gmail.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you'll continue to watch and share, like and share and subscribe. And see you in the future. And in the meantime, everybody, peace out.
Bye.
A sense of community, Chilliwack's a place to be. A sense of community where you're free. Rolling through the mountains, rolling through the valley, rolling through paradise with me. It's multicultural, you're sure to see it all. Chilliwack's a place to be, you'll see. Come party in the park, go dancing after dark. Chilliwack's a place to be, you'll see.